Hi everyone, Gail here for the second half of May 2020. We're into the last 2 weeks and we've started back at work mostly. We're resuming our new way of life and it's different. For some of you it will be great, it'll be easy, you've had a bit of a refresh and a bit of a break, and for others of you that have worked all the way through, you'll be pretty tired. And I just wanted to give you a little picture about the next 2 weeks and what to expect. A lot of focuses in your lives will be on relationships and going forward, and what even to do as far as your relationships go. If you've been living together, you will have seen a whole different side of your partner, or maybe more of the lovelies. And for those of you who have not seen each other, you'll be looking forward to getting together and sharing some precious times and precious moments. There is a lot about the next 2 weeks that will be you looking at the patterns that have been existing in your lives. We talked a little bit about this at the beginning of May. It is in real now. You will be looking at resuming more of a normal life, and those patterns that were there before quarantine, sometimes they'll fit and sometimes they won't fit, and you'll wonder what to do with those and maybe what choices that you can make around those. So first thing is, looking back can sometimes be a really good thing. We started this year as a year, this is your year. This is absolutely how it started. All the planets were lined up. This was your year. This still is your year. And we were all ready to go. We started out really well, and then the brakes were put on. We had to go back to the beginning. We had to reset and restart, and we had a little while to sort that out, which is what we've been doing in quarantine. So now, are you organized? Are you ready to go? Do you want to run in a different direction? Do you want to travel down a different path? You've got to first deal with the fallout from what has happened before while you were in quarantine. And for some of you, there will be concerns and worries about money for the future, what you're going to do for money. You'll still not be able to socialize as well or as easily. It may never get back to complete normal, but it will be a new normal. So it will become a familiar kind of feeling. Now, I did put a couple of cards out so that we had an idea about this month, and so I keep looking down. Sorry about that. Focus for the next few months also is around what maybe you've lost out on, getting more money in. I feel it's a more productive time. I feel that actually even more money can be flowing than previous. The cards are saying that we're going to be a lot more motivated. We'll want to actually get out there, do things, support our community, support businesses. Businesses will be ready, all fresh, with new ideas, new ways of doing things, and there's a lot that can be recouped, regained, so not lost and lost forever, but brought back in a different way, and maybe even a more productive way. It says that our thoughts will still be around, oh, that was nice being in isolation, or oh my God, that was too lonely, I can't cope with that. We'll be fighting with ourselves over that in some ways. You know, our thoughts will be, oh my goodness, I really enjoyed that little space and that time just to do things I haven't done for ages. The other side will be, this is what I've got to do now, and that just might feel a bit kind of jarring on the senses. Relationships and relating with other people could be a little awkward, could be a little different, could be better even, but relationships will be on your mind and how to relate better. And maybe we won't sweat the small stuff so much, or maybe we're going to make a big deal of it, and that's entirely over to you. But we will be faced with meeting people again, dealing with people again, and if people have been difficult with us in the past, that could be a little bit problematic. That could be a little bit, it could highlight a few things to you as well about, do you need this in your life? Or is there another way to deal with this person? Maybe that person is actually in a better frame of mind. Maybe they're nicer. That would be good. There is no point in creating any more stress than is already out there for yourself. This says that going forward, your focus is on how to manage your money, how to manage your finances. And it also says that for the next couple of weeks at least, your gut feelings will be spot on. Your intuition, if you like, as in what to do, how to do it, when to do it. You know, do you change job? Do you, decide, yep, I liked working from home? Or did you decide I want to work for myself? All of those things, any of those things will, it's like you'll get a little bit of an extra helping hand from your feelings, from that gut feeling of what to do and how to do it. There seems to be a lot of help, a lot of energy around money, making money and bringing wealth in. And sometimes it's not about money, I get that. We can't change our mindset straight away. We need money to live. There is a time factor that comes into, and we know it because our lives aren't completely back to normal, and the time factor is that there will be delays in some sorts of activities that you want to now proceed with and may feel just a little held back still. However, this is a really powerful time for you in the next 2 weeks where you can put together plans, you can actually make things a lot more suitable for the structure in your life. There is a tendency to be impatient, there is a tendency to feel frustrated, and all of that is actually okay. I was in the garden this morning and it came to me to say to you, what do you need? Like, what will make your life now how you want it to be? As in, what would help your life anyway? Just something little. What do you actually need? We all need shelter. We need food. We need air. We need water. We need sunshine. We need those things to survive. Added to that, what do you need in your world right now to survive since quarantine? What do you need financially? Can you simplify it in any way? Can you restructure it in any way? This is a time in the next couple of weeks to start looking at those kinds of things for long term. And the needs that you have that are emotional, because we have physical needs, emotional needs, mental needs. Socializing helps our mental needs. So more of that, or just watching people, being around where there's activity with people. If you need something more, something for to give yourself a lift, or to make yourself feel valuable, make yourself feel that you have something to contribute, or if there's something that you would love that someone else to do for you, think about what that is, and somehow, some way, then go and do that for somebody else. Give somebody else the thing that you really need and would love to have for yourself. It could be something very small. It could be a smile. And it doesn't matter whether you have the physical ability to do things or not. You can do it by putting out a post on Facebook. That's how a lot of people do. what do you need that will improve your day? What do you need that will give you a feeling of that you matter? One little thing that if you go and you give to others, to somebody else, it could be one person, if you just give them something that you need right now, you'll receive the benefit of that, and you will find that then somehow someone then does the same for you. So think about how you want to be valued and go and give that very same thing to somebody else. The next 2 weeks, be patient with yourself. We are coming out of the hardest part at this point, and it's just at this point. Treasure it, it's precious. We have ways to go, and life changes that have happened and that are still happening haven't yet become apparent. So your own personal life, please make those changes count. Please include the things that are most important to you. The things in quarantine that you value, that you want to take forward, please balance those with the requirements of your work. And if you are ready to make a complete change in your life, a new way of working, take the first steps. It won't come easily, probably until next month, and we'll have a little look at next month when we get there. We've focused a lot on the personal side of things definitely for this month, and it's more important than the psychic intuitive. It's more important at this point than the spiritual. Our spiritual evolvement happens through these processes, and we can talk a little bit more in June about the spiritual process that you've been going through and what that means for you and how that affects you. But for now, we're at ground zero. We are restarting. You are restarting your life, and you are working out how that is going to work best for you in amongst all the muddle that is May. So on that note, I will love and leave you, and we will be back in touch in a couple of weeks. Take care. This has been Gail, Life Coaching with Radio Kidnappers. My phone number, if you want to get in touch with me, is 027 4166 545. I do private sessions or private readings on also 06 844 7531. Take care, and we will meet again in June. Bye.